We are back now with Eugene Miller and Quentin Hill. They're joining us from Miller and Hill Funeral Home to talk about some new developments, guys. Welcome to the show.
So thank you. Glad to be here.
Absolutely. So before we came back from break, we were just talking about some new developments, a new location, new location. Kind of tell me about that.
All right, so we were on Bolton Avenue for the past 7.5 years, and with our transition, we've outgrown that building. So the opportunity came about for us to acquire a property in Oakdale, which we're now located at 2285 Highway 165 north of Oakdale, Louisiana 71463.
Got you. And so that new Alexandria location is now on Sturks Road, you were telling me?
Yes, sir. That location is on Sturks Road. Not fully functional just yet, but we plan to be open and ready for business within the next couple weeks.
I got you. So now I just want to take a little time for people who may not be familiar. Just kind of tell me a little bit about Miller and Hill.
Okay, well, we opened Miller and Hill March 19 of 2018, and we began serving families from that day forward. And that first year, we've served 80 families, and from that point on up until now, we've had the opportunity to serve over 1,200 families within the 7.5 years that we've been here. Yes,
wow.
Sir.
And so kind of tell me about some of the services that you guys offer. I know we've all seen the commercials, but I just kind of want to hear you guys say it.
Yes, sir. So, of course, we provide our traditional funeral services, cremation, and pre-planning. So that pre-planning is something that we try to hone in on to make sure that families are able to prepare in advance for the inevitable, of course. So, of course, if anyone needs any type of services and would like to go ahead and start pre-planning or prepaying on it, they could do so.
How important is that, man? I know a lot of the times, you know, people die and their family that they've left are unprepared. Kind of talk to me about that.
Well, okay.
Either.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's very important that you do pre-plan and have your affairs in order, because a lot of times people say that they don't want to talk about death before the death occurs, but it's easier to get those final wishes in place and have all of what the family desires to have before the time does come, and then you're able to make payments on it as well, so it's not as taxing and burdensome financially when that time does arrive.
I got you. And kind of talk about some of the services that sets you guys apart.
Well, in terms of what sets us apart, of course, I think the fact that we are probably the youngest in the city. But aside from that, we are both owner-operators, licensed funeral director, and embalmers. We also try to provide a different color when it comes to the fleet that kind of sets us apart as well. And
I know I've seen like the birds. You know, it was the first time I've ever seen anything like that. It's kind of talk to me about that.
Yeah, so the dove represents the spirit, and so symbolically represents the spirit going back to be with the Maker, who is God. So that's just another way to commemorate the life and the legacy of that loved one.
I got you. And you guys do services for any denomination, correct?
Yes, any denomination, absolutely. Any color, creed, whatever background you come from, it does not matter.
And I think that's important that you said that. So if anybody needs any more information, man, where can we go?
You can find us on Facebook, where we try to put a lot of our information there. Miller and Hill, the funeral directors. Also our website, millerandhillfd.com. And of course, we can also be reached at 318-704-0880.
And that phone number reminded me, you guys are also available 24 hours a day, correct?
That is
absolutely.
Correct.
And is that rare?
In this line of business, not at all.
No. Okay.
But we try to make it more personable.
Got you.
To be able to answer the phone all hours of the night.
I got you. Well, guys, thanks so much for being on the show.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
And we'll be back right after this break.